We force ourselves too much, give too much, until we forget just being. Hi, I'm Isabel Rolo, and welcome to the show, Let It Shine. Hello, welcome to Let It Shine show. Today is with us Juliet Miles. Welcome, Juliet.
Thank you, Isabel.
And for the people that they don't know who's Juliet, who's Juliet?
Who's Juliet? Juliet is a citizen of the world. She's a child of God, and she's just plain old Julie, and she enjoys life, and she's an entrepreneur, and she does many, many things.
Like what things?
Mostly, I pursue passions and the purpose, and that's what I'm here for today. Actually, is my whole life I've kind of followed my heart. I was born on Valentine's Day, and I think I've always been able to find that true self within me, and been on a long journey. I had a 22-long-year career in escrow and real estate out here in Orange County, and it was phenomenal. And I retired from that in 2007, and it was a blessing. It was such a gift. My unemployment was such a gift because I kind of went back to that Juliet and my purpose and my passion. And I've always taken who I am wherever I've gone my whole life, but I've found it to be really difficult in the corporate world, in that business sense, because I always had a deep, deep caring compassion, and I always took that with all my jobs that I did. But I was in a very demanding career as an escrow officer and a notary, and when I retired from that, I just kind of took time out, and I always thought, I wanted to serve the world. I was always, we call it, being a messenger. I always felt like I had that in me, and I had a deep, deep passion. In 2010, there was so much going on in the world, with all the transformational leaders and Oprah Winfrey and Ellen, and even our White House, with Stop Bullying in the schools. It just seemed to be everywhere. And it just tugged on my heart during this time that I was unemployed. And I had gone through some health issues myself. And I ended up in the hospital. And it was just me and Oprah. 1 hour a day I would get to watch TV, and I'd have her show on. And she's always been a mentor in my life, and there's been days where I felt like, it was just, I just had her. And I was in ICU. I had a horrible experience with appendicitis at a young age, and it took me out of being a mother. I wasn't able to have children of my own. And so the scarring from that, caused a lot of health issues in my life. And that's what became my book. And I started writing a book after that experience of being in the hospital and sitting there with Oprah, and she kind of took you around the world, and you kind of learned, so many wonderful things and met so many people that you would never get to meet. And I started thinking about what would be my purpose, what would be my passion if God gave me another day.
And this is where you started.
And that's where I started.
Your mission for Stop Bullying?
Yes, Stop Bullying Ambassador cause. And how do I do that? Here I was unemployed. I'd lost my job, and how do you do that? How do you touch as many souls? That was my dream. I literally sat up, and that word came to me, omnipresent. And it's not a word I articulate a lot. I know it's in the Bible, God is omnipresent, everywhere, anywhere, and always, God is everywhere. And that was it. I said, that is it. That's what I've had my whole life, is this everywhere. God is love to me, right? And we were all born to be love. I truly believe that. We've always had peace on earth. We've always been here to heal the world. And I had it for myself, but I've always said, from a very young age, I've always had that deep, deep self-respect.
And tell me, Juliet, how we can stop bullying?
How we can stop bullying is one soul at a time, with messengers around the world. Being part of this in 2012, it's been a 2-year journey now. And I've just done baby steps. And with that word omnipresent, I created a company called the Greater Omnipresent Domain. And it was my little way of putting the G-O-D back out into the world. And I can take it anywhere. I want to take it to schools. I want to take it to shows like this.
So you stop to go into the schools and educate the children?
I want to put empowerment back into our children, into the lives of of adults. I work with seniors, I work with kids, I work with teens. It doesn't matter, of all ages. And I truly believe that it's just a choice. It's a choice that when we get done with this show, to wake up tomorrow and to reinvent yourself, to recreate yourself. You're not your past, you're not your scars. And that's the name of my book, Becoming Beautifully Scarred to Shine On. So it's all about taking who you are right now at this very moment, wherever you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. You've survived. You're here right now watching the Let It Shine show. And it's just a choice to embrace. And how do you do that? Embrace all of you for the wisdom and the strength that it gave you, because it's something you've survived. You're here. That's what a scar is.
So the scar and your book is more based in the people that have been bullying. But how we can stop?
We've got to put some, we've got to just switch it up. We need to put some empowerment into our children's lives, in our television shows, in our media, education, and excitement. Excitement for them, for individuals to come to the table with all of their gifts, to know that everything else in your life is a bonus, that you're really responsible for your life, for your energy that you leave. When I leave this earth, when you leave this earth, my energy is still going to be here, right? My great works, whatever I put out into the world, it'll be left. And I want to put that inspiration into the lives of whoever is willing to do the journey with me.
Why you think that the people becoming a bully?
It's from not really knowing who you really are, that you were born really as a child of God. Not everybody has a mother, father, brother, sister. Not everybody has a family. So if you just break it down to just you, knowing that you matter, that you're enough, that you have the gifts already within you, right? And to give that message, I don't think a lot of children even hear that throughout their whole lives. Why do you have to be 30, 40, 70 and then finally go on a journey for yourself? Peel that onion, right? Peel those beliefs that we get thumbprint. At 7 years old, we're already tagged, right? We're already the tall one, the short one, the one to matter, the one not to matter, the one that was abandoned, the one that was the pretty one, the ugly one. All of those labels, right? You're not who your labels are. Some of us grow up in belief systems. You know, the religions of the world and all the man-made belief stuff that's put upon us. It's a very simple message. It's for all souls. I mean, I truly believe that God is love. God doesn't care if you're gay or straight or tall or fat or skinny or short or a man or a woman or anything. It's the energy. And it's that energy that you bring to the world, that you have a legacy. Whoever told you in your whole life that you have a legacy? You were born to have a legacy, to heal this world. We've always had peace on earth. But as humans, I don't think we've tapped into that. We don't have those messages. Our children come home from school, and I mean, 2:30 today, I was at an appointment and they had a television on. I don't really watch daytime television. And she could not find a positive show. We were all laughing about it. There was not one
show there.
There was no Let It Shine show. I was like, this is so perfect because I'm going to be on the show today. She could not find one positive show. Somebody was yelling at somebody's brother. It was like another. It was one after the other. And I feel so bad because when I came home from school, I graduated in '81, right at the beginning of MTV and all this other stuff. And social media and all of this technology is wonderful. If we use it correctly, I think with mindfulness, we can change the world. We've got to start standing up, all of us. We've got to do better. The parents, the teachers, the mentors, the coaches, we've got to start having a voice, doing stuff like this. You know, with unemployment, how did I do all of this? I lost my whole entire career in 2007. I worked for a 165-year-old title company, and they went bankrupt on my shift. I mean, where are you going to go after that, right? There wasn't a job in the industry to save my life. I'd been in it well over 20 plus years. It was a phenomenal career. But now I've become a life coach. I've taken all of that.
You wrote a book.
I wrote a book. I'm self-published.
Let me see your book. Your book is called Becoming Beautiful Scarred. So it's more for the bullying?
Yes, this book is more than just a book. It's a beautiful treasure book. It's a movement. It's a message. I say it's a message not in a bottle, but in a beautiful treasure book. It's called Becoming Beautifully Scarred to Shine On, and it has inspirational expressions with beautiful inspirational photography. any single person that picks up this book, gives this book to someone that needs a hug, needs love, is in the hospital, has been through horrific ordeals, you name it. If you just want love every single day, this is your book to put in your purse, to put on your vanity, to put on in your bathroom, wherever it is that you put your little special books. And it's a perfect gift book, that perfect treasure book to give to a complete stranger. You just want to make someone's day, you give them this book. This book has the most empowering, and what would be my purpose if God gave me another day and waking up and it was given to me, the articulation that I've always known for myself, but I've said to myself, if I could wrap this up in a gold box and tie it up with a red bow and give it to the world, that would be my dream. And that's exactly what happened, is the words came. And I always say, you have to be mindful, you have to be in your silence, right, to get out of your own stuff and to let that voice of source come through you. And that's exactly what happened, was the articulation.
Wonderful. I love when you say, shine on.
Shine on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Juliet,
much. I
for
really
coming to
appreciate
Let
you
It
having
Shine.
me.
Good luck with your purpose in life.
Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, everything about this program, the Stop Bullying Ambassador cause, is on JulietMiles.com. It's super easy to find me. It's JulietTetteMiles.com.
It's wonderful. Good luck to you,
Thank
and thank you for coming
Thank
to Let
you
It Shine.
so much.
And remember, just let it shine. Shine on.
Shine on.